All right, Mark. I mean, Steven. That sounds good. I'm just kind of trying out these new tipper idea things. If you need help, I can jump on yours. I just thought maybe you guys were done. I'm just playing around. This is my test map. I thought this was my map already. I want to do Happy New Year in this, but I don't know. I might have to do a bigger one. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I kind of figured you did. I just got on probably 7-8 minutes ago. Yeah, that's where I'm at, 7 minutes ago. I haven't been on very long. So, yeah, I'm doing the same thing you're doing, is whole harvesting and doing my new idea with the Crone trailers, as you can see. Yeah, she's a beauty. Nice setup, isn't she? I like it. Top speed, 8 miles an hour. Not sure how much in kilometers that would be, but because I go by MPH, kilometers would probably be a lot higher number, I would assume. Oh, wrong button. Just doing the same thing you're doing, whole harvesting, man. But where I don't got the help, it makes it a lot easier for me to harvest it this way. And then when I'm ready, obviously I'll get some tractors to pull it up to where I'm at. Thank you. It's pretty easy. Too far, buddy. Okay, I like to get the edges first. Yeah, at least I'll get the cows set up on this farm. This is my San Vinokia. I think it's a Russian map? I'm not sure. This was also on FS15, which I know you know that, but I've been told it was a Russian map, an Eastern Europe map, so I really don't know what kind of map this is. But I used to like this map on FS15 on the Gold Edition when I had that. But it's so different because I've done so much work on Farming Simulator 15. This field was connected to that one. I gotta redo that. Sure, you noticed that we got a lot of members today on our Facebook group. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I was thinking it was a Russian map myself. I think they're doing all the Europe maps now on FS17. There we go. We'll just slide right in there like it was no one's business. Come back down the other side. Yeah, we'll get it. And obviously you don't have to use those trailers. Yeah, I like British maps. I think they're more realistic. I have no problem with them. I'm not really into the Chilliton one. I do like the Cold Bureau, so when you're streaming on that one so far is my favorite one. Out of all the British maps, is the Cold Bureau one. Chilliton I wasn't really a big fan of. American map, yeah, I wouldn't either, but the only one I can think of is West Hills, and that's on Farming Simulator 15. But I think the problem is the people that make this game are not American, they're British. And so of course they're going to go by their farms. Like Bullet Bill and Oxygen David, I think they're British, to be honest with you. They're going to go by their lands. As you can see, I'm doing the same thing that you do, Steven. I just have the two tippers on the back because, like I said, I don't have the help. Makes it really nice. You don't miss anything this way. I mean, top speed, not... let me see if I can actually switch it in kilometers, because you guys probably go by kilometers, I would assume. Measure units, miles, right there, kilometers. Let's see how fast top speed goes. Whoa, total of 13 kilometers an hour. Well, that's some hauling ash right there. So 8 for American and 13 in kilometers. Huh. I'm actually surprised I didn't own this farm. I thought I owned it on Farming Simulator 15 unless I had to buy this one too. I can't remember. Thought it came with the farm. Oh, you want the hedge collision? Is that what you're waiting for? Because for the Cold Bureau update, when you get that update, wouldn't the updates just update your map, or will it affect your save game? I need to do a Lossburg one too. I got a few farms I gotta do. That was almost. See, I'm only at 37%. Oh, damn. I didn't know that it would affect your save game. I knew that Chilliton with the trees and stuff, it was affecting it, but I didn't realize it would affect you. Yeah, so you kind of want them to definitely work all the dings out before actually making a real good save game. Well, look at the bright side. Then you'll get everyone on your farm doing that silage again. That was actually kind of fun. Just hopefully you'll get people that want to work, because that one kid, he got on my farm and he was playing with my train and all that shit. I can't remember. Ross, I think it was. He's a little kid. He doesn't like to do nothing. Oh, missed a little bit. It's alright. There we go. Around and around we go. And this just makes it so I don't have to keep stopping. Like I said, doing this is definitely a setup by yourself. You don't necessarily need to, obviously you know this, but you don't need to do this setup if you have a whole bunch of workers. This is more of a setup when you're doing this by yourself. Yeah, he won't be on my farm because I know you're not big with Golden Crest, but that's one of my starter maps, and I got a lot invested in it, and I got onto that one with him the night that you were ending your stream one night, and he kept bugging me. Gets on my farm, and I had to do Fields 5, and I don't know if you're really familiar with Golden Crest, but that's the biggest map on the Golden Crest map. You know, Field is the biggest field on that map. Well, I started getting potatoes on there, and he started jumping in my train, moving it around, and it kind of irritated me because I had my train set up in an area where I had nothing but trees planted around the tracks because I wanted to log right there. You know, I planted my own forest. And he's like, "Oh, I'll take your train back to the." I was like, "No, I didn't ask you to do that. I need you to help me, man." Well, and of course he kept complaining that he was lagging, and he kept complaining that he just didn't want to do it. And I said, "Wow, kid, you're not a serious farmer, man." And this funny thing is, this is just a game, and he's complaining. Hate to see what you are like in real life, man. That's ridiculous. I've never seen anyone complain on a video game. I said, "This is just a damn game, man." But still, people like you to be serious. They don't want you to mess around. But yeah, I don't know if he'll be on my farm again because I think he's what, a 12-year-old kid, and that's what they say. Age definitely does matter. Maybe when you're advertising that you're going live streaming or you need more people on your farm. I mean, as of now you don't because you got a nice little crew, but whenever you do, I think I'm gonna advertise got to be 18 or older with a mic. I see why people do that. Yeah, hang on, Braden. Yeah, I will. Man, I keep missing those little corners. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's alright. I just gotta get the major part of the harvest. Hard to listen to, yeah. As in, you mean hard to give directions to? As in hard, he wouldn't follow directions very well? He wouldn't listen as well? Or he was hard to hear? Oh, I gotta get that little thing right there. What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm just farming away. Broadcasting live.
Yeah, well, Jacob. Hang on a minute. In that case,
oh, yeah. No, just well, I guess that's not too bad. I mean, well, you have to work on that, Steven. That's for damn sure.
And
But if he's a hard worker, then that's awesome.
Jake, do you want to play GTA?
no, I had enough of GTA.
Oh, I was gonna see if you want to do some trucking.
Well, they took everything I got, so
What do you mean they took everything you get?
they took all my vehicles except 3, and then they took all my money. So I'm like, ah, forget it.
What'd you do?
Why'd
Did
they
you,
take all your money?
did you glitch your account?
No, I didn't do anything. I mean, I did a couple glitches over the, not over the break, but last year. Remember when we did all those heists?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only glitch I did, but that was
Well,
over a year ago.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
So,
And they took all your money and all your cars?
yeah, pretty much. So what I did was I downsized my office building to Maze Bank West or South or whatever it's called. And that left me with $1 million, so I got me the Eclipse Towers and I got me a Lamborghini. So,
Yeah, I'm done with GTA for a little bit. I kind of get bored with it. If you guys are in the mood of farming, I got some farming to do. I'm live broadcasting right now.
I don't have Farming Simulator.
Well, that's a bummer, buddy. That's a good game.
you should build it, actually.
I had it for my PS3. I had 15.
15's good, but 17 blows 15 out of the water by a big shot. I'm actually surprised on how much mods and things are allowed in 17. They've really went out on this game. I'm actually, I mean, 15 it was good, but it started boring me. But with all the new mods and updates, that 17's coming out weekly. It's like, wow, they keep you interested.
Well, then again, on 15, you had like $50 million. So really, there's no point in playing it.
Well, yeah, but you could do the same with 17 with those money boxes. So it's all up to you how you want to run your farm, man. So they're giving you the option. I just don't go full on. I mean, the map that I'm on right now, my San Vinokia, my Russian map, I got 4 million in it. This one I consider my cheap map because I was having fun with my Krone and my 2 trailers that I'm pulling right now, doing a demonstration video. I was doing that last night.
I tried that last night, and let me tell you, that truck only went 8 miles per hour. But no
same with the Krone. I mean, when you're harvesting, you're not going any faster than that. You were using it for a whole different purpose. I saw that you hooked it up to a semi. I was like, okay, well, that's different.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do that, but
yeah. But now now what you should do is get 2 tippers that can connect to the roller like that, and get a train on each side. You know what I'm talking?
Are you ever gonna play GTA again, Jacob?
sometime, yeah, but for now,
What's
no.
going on in the community? I'm so confused.
Well, let's just say, whenever we had that ice, right?
Yeah.
Well, someone in my family was in a accident. So I didn't post that anything was canceled. I didn't do any of that. And some guy decided to put at some truck meet last night. Well, at the time I was playing Farming Simulator, so, and I kind of see where he's coming from too, because I said I was gonna host an event and I didn't host it, even though I could have.
Oh, so he was just being cocky.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he was doing. So I made a post about him, and he couldn't really do anything about it unless he reported it to PlayStation. But I highly doubt he'd do that. Well, I don't know how to report things to PlayStation on the PlayStation community.
Well, there's ways to report things. I'm sure there's buttons.
Me too. I don't doubt it, but
My 2 trailers that I'm pulling, I almost got this whole field done. I know I'll get this whole field done without even stopping. That was my whole plan for this. I mean,
Is it?
you gotta remember, this setup's only good for when you're doing this by yourself. If you got help, man, I'd have people driving tractors, because the way Steven, when my UK, or I think he's Irish, my Irish buddy, when he does his farm, we all just all tractor together and just go pick it up as he's rolling the crone.
actually, I think he is Irish because on his PlayStation account, I think, excuse me, I seen something to do with Ireland or
Well, he's over in that area, yeah. He's on my live
northern.
stream right now. So if he hears me, he might put it up there.
Well, if you want to invite him to the party, you can. I'll invite him actually. You can just suggest him.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only reason.
let's see. Trucking. I don't think he's on right now. He's just on my live stream. Yeah, I don't think he's on. Okay, well, let's charge it. Okay, yeah. He just responded back. He's from Northern Ireland. Hey, are you on, Steven? Because we'll invite you to a party. Here, let's charge it then. It's in my... Yeah, he says he's from Northern Ireland.
See? I told you it's from that place.
I already knew that he was over there. Because believe me, I know when those guys, the admins, start talking early in the morning, I've had to shut off my messaging because they'll go off at 2, 3 in the morning for me. It's like, wow, those guys, they're on a whole different time zone than us Americans. So I've had to. See, I don't leave the group. I just turn it off so I can't hear it beep for a few hours, so I can go back to bed if I forget to turn it off.
Well, that whole group I have muted, and it's for that reason too. So if anything that I really need to know, someone actually needs to personally message me and not in the group. Because I don't really get messages in that group. I do, but I just don't check them.
Well, it's an admin group, man. That's the whole point. That's where all of us admin talk.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Here.
I text from time to time, but...
Oh, that's why you're appearing offline. Let me see if I can get you into a group. He said he's appearing offline like I am. Suggest players. Well, if you're watching my live... No, not me. I know I am. No, he is too. Let's see.
You brought your ball again. Want to prove that trick? You bet. But later. Right now it's time for school. You're right. Nice job not getting distracted. Hey! Super slow high five. Yeah!
Wow, I got a lot of... I got to go through my friends. Oh my god, I don't even play with half these people. I'm sure there's Stephen Corbett. He had to be in the S's all the way down, man. I got too many people. All right, I know. Add him. Okay, we're gonna add you, Stephen.
Are those stickers?
I think yes. You should leave him alone.
They're not stickers.
They are too.
But how you take them off?
Well, those are for your tank. We'll fix them in a minute. Here,
Where's my tank?
we'll find it. Here, charge your phone real quick.
Oh.
Hey, Steven.
That's I'm gonna have to shut this. I'm gonna have to shut YouTube down.
Oh yeah, you'll get an echo now.
It wasn't that there was echo, it was I was still sort of listening to the stream now on the earpiece.
Oh. Well, you
No,
going to bed?
I was just about to go, to be honest.
Oh, let's say, because if you want to play, we can farm, man. I'm in my prime time now. Of farming.
I know we had just shut down the bloody stream about a couple of minutes before you must have came on.
Oh yeah, seriously, it was just a few minutes. I knew, like I said, those Fridays they get hard for me. That's why I dedicate myself to you on Saturdays and Sundays, man. I don't mind.
Oh well, there'd be no streaming this weekend, you say?
Oh no.
That's why I did it tonight.
What are you doing this weekend?
It's because there's New Year's stuff. I have the kids, so to be truthful, I'm trying to save myself up for the 3rd of January.
That's a Wednesday. Okay.
Because I planted to do a 24-hour stream.
Damn, that'll be nice.
So that's the reason why I'm not ready. I want to get the New Year's special over and done with. That means that between now and then I can sort of relax.
Well, I got you.
Instead of being up all hours and then not being able to. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to do it anyway. Like, but I'm gonna give it a good bloody try.
Oh yeah, if you can. I mean, if I can help out, I'll definitely jump on. But I don't make promises during the weekday because where I'm a truck driver, it's too hard.
Oh, dang it. What's that?
I might do it and sing. I might do my 24-hour stream and single player anyway.
There you go. Did you notice
So
how many?
it'll probably be on Lostberg.
Oh, yeah, I got to get that one set up too. I'm just fooling around right now. This is
No,
my
but what I was
map.
saying about don't be start the game safe up in Cooper Park Farm just yet because of this update. It's because he'll be fixing the silo bunkers and everything.
Well, that's why I'm waiting. I don't want to start my British map up yet because I've been seeing everyone complain.
I just hope these collision hedges come into it.
I wanna make a movie where I'm farming in like Russia, and then I'm gonna put an airplane, and I'm flying to British, and I'll be driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm gonna do a storyline. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun with that.
That'll be quite hard to do, like.
It's gonna take a while, but I'll need some help. There's no doubt. But you on your farm, you got everyone driving on the left side of the road, so it's perfect. So I'll just jump on your farm when I need some clips on a British farm, because you got yours set up. I'm not going to do mine like that. I'll do mine the way I got it on like Golden Crest, and then jump over to yours.
I would say I'm from not that from next week onwards. It's only going to be multiplayer at the weekends.
Yeah, I know you were saying something like that, and that'll be easier for me, but I don't want you to do it just because of me.
No. To be truthful, I want to spend more time focusing on the Let's Play streams rather than multiplayer every night, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get your close friends, yep. Did you notice how big our group grew today?
One of them came from my streams.
Just came from your stream? Hell yeah.
Because I have your group being advertised through Nightbot.
Well, it's your group too, man. Not just mine.
Yeah, that's what I put up. I said my group, you know, in the stream, because I wasn't going to start going into all the minor detail.
I mean, I promise you, if I took all credit for that group, then I wouldn't be nowhere, man. It takes a team to make a group. It really does.
I have it pops up. It pops up something like every 10 or 15 minutes in my chat.
Oh, nice.
with the actual address for people to type in, to copy and paste it in and go and...
I need to do that now, or that Nightbot. Yeah, I hear it was pretty good.
I've had no problems with it.
That's good. Has it been actually working, timing people out and all that fun stuff?
Yeah, it's working that end. What I had a wee problem with tonight was it seemed to shut itself off. On advertising, the Facebook group and stuff. It seemed to stop doing that for a while until the chat became busy again, and then it started up.
Oh, so maybe it's got to have like a certain amount of people before it starts advertising, or so it's not.
It must be.
So it's not just flooding it constantly, where you're getting these advertisements one after another. Because I mean, if it did that, then you'd get annoyed with it. So it might be like, for instance,
I think what it does is whenever the chat's very slack, it goes by how many comments or whatever has been put up in the chat.
That's what I'm thinking.
Instead of every 5 minutes. But where the chat's busy, then it goes by every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would make more sense to me if that's how they were doing it.
But the more times you get timed out, the longer your timeout gets. It starts off 5 seconds, then goes to 5 minutes, and just keeps getting longer and longer, your timeouts.
And that's for the people that are not listening and putting those mean words in.
Yeah.
Which
that's
I
for
don't
people who
need to
put
say.
in the words. That's for people who's putting in words which I have banned.
I already know what word. Well, I don't know all of them, but I know definitely a good chunk of them. Especially the other night. We'll just say his name was Killer. I don't like saying that name, but Killer.
Yeah.
He was.
Don't need to say anything more.
Yep, that's it. I know what it was. I saw it. I went back on your stream and looked at it.
But if you put too many smiley faces or, too many of them emojis or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
You get timed out for that too. I didn't put that in. I didn't put that in. Nightbot put that in himself.
Wow.
It's to stop people too just putting up, wee smiley faces in every comment, if they're just doing that on purpose.
Yeah. No, it sounds like it's pretty strict. So it's called Nightbot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it in.
There's Nightbot like
if you just type it in, if you type it into YouTube, it'll bring it straight up. There's no videos on the channel or nothing.
Okay, I'll check it out because I want to do the same thing. I mean, I'm not as big as you on streaming yet, but never know. One day I will be getting big, and I don't need those trolls on my damn thing because I saw that the other day.
Because I had another person asking the other night about how did I get it.
I thought Mark
on
was
the
the
stream
one that
because
told.
he's being pestered. He's pestered with trolls too.
Wasn't it Mark that told us, or was it Tim, or it was one of us? One of them, I thought.
We say I knew about it. I always knew about it, but I didn't know whether it would work for console.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember you saying it worked for PC only.
I knew it worked with PC ones, but didn't know whether it worked for console. But I think Tim said it did work for console, then I tried it.
It was Tim. Okay, it was one of them. So yeah, I got to do it too. What, Braden?
I got soda. Getting out of gas.
No, I'm not out of gas. I still got. Oh, whoops! I switched it back to kilometers, so everything's in liters, not gallons.
The only ones who can type, the only ones who can put up subscribe to my channel and stuff like that there is the moderators on my YouTube.
Well, that's good.
If it's only somebody who comes into the stream, who only watches the stream and is not a moderator, they get timed out for saying anything like that.
Well, see, I'm not much of a typer, so I mean, I'll type if you want me to, but I just like to listen to see what you guys are up to and playing. I like to enjoy the show.
And to be honest, it's pointless me making anybody else a moderator now on my channel because Nightbot's there.
Well, yeah, Braden, go throw that away. What the hell did you... Really, kid? Where...
Mark's the moderator on mine, but that's because me and him's working together, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you guys have been working together for a while. Oh, what do you mean,
he's
a moderator
featured-
on your YouTube account?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
You can add moderators. It just moderators do the same thing which Nightbot does.
Oh,
Basically. So they do. If you have Nightbot, you don't need a moderator.
that makes sense. No, that makes sense. I didn't know you could do that on YouTube. I don't need no moderators on my YouTube, man. That's yeah, I don't need that.
The moderators won't be able to access any of your details or anything.
Oh,
The only thing they'll be able to do is to see if your chat, they can go on and delete people's comments and stuff.
oh, okay. But I'm gonna look into this
Yo.
Nightbot or
But
whatever.
Nightbot does that for me automatically now that I don't need anybody.
Yeah, so that would be my moderator right there. That's perfect. And then link it to my
Because
Google
it's
account.
I find it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
Steve, I found it was very hard to get somebody on at the same time who isn't gaming to watch
Well,
the chat.
well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to be something big that's getting like 20, 30,000 views when you go on. Then I can understand that. Then I can understand that. But who's down? Who's down or Dowd kid?
I don't know who he is, but he sent me a friend request
Yeah,
anyway.
he just sent me one too.
He's one of my friends. Actually, I go to school with him.
Oh, he just sent me a friend request. Tomorrow. What games does he play, man?
Well, right now I think his biggest one is Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Steven doesn't play that. I kind of died off on that for a long time.
I was on it earlier on, like for an hour with him.
Oh, nice.
Let's just say me and
But I don't go on it very much.
I don't either. I kind of died off it. I mean, I had fun with it, but I'm like level 326 if I'm not mistaken, or something like that.
I'm only level 70s, but I was level 75 earlier on, but whenever I went on it for an hour, I popped myself up to level 76.
Nice. Yeah, you're still in the low level, so you'll level up a lot quicker. It's when you get into the higher levels, then your RP
It seems to take
points.
forever.
Oh, wait until you get into the hundreds. Then it takes weeks before you get to the next level, unless you're really busting ass.
and you have nothing better to do.
Yeah, I mean, the more higher level you get, the stretch of RPs get stretched out. What, Braden?
Where's my blanket?
Yeah, we have to do it tomorrow. You're not going to have it tonight. What does Grandma want? Go check what Grandma wants.
What I want to do is I want to get my own, what you call CEO business thing up and going.
Makes sense. Oh, hey.
But I just don't have the money to do it at the minute, you see.
No, that makes sense. No, I gotcha. So, wait, are you farming tomorrow, Steven?
I'll be out. There's a possibility that I could be on for a while tomorrow night.
I'm not 100% sure because you said you're having your kids. You get your kids every weekend
I'm
or
not
something, man?
100% sure whether I'll be on or not, like, but I could try, like.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, if not, I mean, if you're on, I'll help you. I'll jump on with you. You get your kids every weekend?
If I'm on tomorrow night, Steve, if I'm on tomorrow night, it'll only be to get somebody else a haul.
Oh.
So, well, whoever needs a help will get it, like.
Oh, yeah. Then I might need you. Just for a little bit. Just to get you on Golden Crest or something. Because that's all I got right now. I'm trying to build that map up right now. And then once my, like you said...
I've no problem giving somebody a haul in Goldcrest. Like, ideally, I just don't play it because it doesn't have hedges, but I still have nothing, against going on it.
Well, I can understand. That new British map, what does it start with an F? I can't think of the name.
That's a European map.
Okay, the European map. That one has a train. See, I'm gonna like that one. I'm wanting ones with trains.
See, I don't think I like that one, to be honest, going by what I have seen in the pictures. It just looks too much. There's something about it just doesn't look.
Don't look right.
It looks in a way like the way Lostberg is, but just a bigger version.
Oh, really?
You know, it looks like there's no hedges. And
Just
to be truthful, I like my maps with hedges.
Well, yeah. Well, then you won't like American farms. A lot of American farms look
Well,
like.
you see, I wouldn't mind. I actually wouldn't mind a proper American farm. Because I would actually do it as a multiplayer map instead.
Yeah, but they don't have hedges. We don't have hedges here, man. A lot of them are just open.
There's nothing proper.
But it would be a good multiplayer map, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, man,
And I like to have different. I don't like doing the same style of map all the time. I like to, you know, to keep it different.
That makes sense.
Because I'll be doing a let's play on Cobra Park Farm, and I'll also be doing a multiplayer. Chillington, I'll probably not be back on.
See, I don't know if I like Chillington. I'm a little confused with that map.
For the simple reason is I don't want to have two British maps going at the same time.
No, I got you. I like Coldborough. I mean, because I played with you for a little bit. I think I'm going to use Coldborough for my animals, though. I'm going to do the same thing you did. Go silage everything.
It has two good forests in it, like.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? See, I like the forest, too. Then I might be doing that, too.
So, you could use it. You can use it as a, you know, logging animals. You know, you can split the whole lot up.
That's right. Yeah, because I do like to log.
I like doing a wee bit of forestry now and again myself. I just don't like doing it continuous.
Well, I know. You told me that
That's
like
why I
last
didn't
week.
like FS15, because you see, whenever you want all the multiplayer, that's all people were doing.
Oh,
Logging.
yeah. That's all they were doing. Yeah, it did get old real quick. Now, what I'd like to do is, if I'm going to do that, I want to get, like, you know, maybe two people up on logging, 2 people doing harvesting, 2 people feeding cows and chicken, all the animals. You know, I think that'd be an awesome storyline. Everyone just running around the farm doing different jobs, you know.
You see, if I had a multiplayer map on an American map, you know, a proper American map, I would be using more lorries in it.
Makes sense.
Because that's what, America, you mostly see them using as lorries. Same in Australia, in some parts of Australia, they use lorries.
You're talking about the tractor? Or
No, the proper articulated lorries, you know, where they take the grain and stuff away.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't use lorries on a British farm because it's not. I know you do. A lot of farmers probably do get a load of whenever after stockpiling it, they get the lorries to take the stuff away.
You're talking about those, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because a lot of American, we use big trucks for our harvest.
Yeah.
They come in with semis. Yeah, they don't come in with tractors and little tippers. No, we use the big boys.
I think in some videos I've watched, they do use the tractors, but they use them with the auger wagons.
Of course, I mean they do, but then they have those, those auger wagons, like you said, where they put them.
And they load the auger wagons up, and then they use the auger wagons to put them into the lorry.
Yep.
And that's the way I want. If I got a good American map for the console, that's the way I'd be doing it.
You sound like you like to do definitely legit stuff, man, for sure.
I'd like to have everything done right.
That makes sense.
The same thing as one of the young fellas tonight did through a hedge in front of me. Now I didn't know that apparently had done it a couple of times, and had time to cut it out.
I'm almost done with my field. I've been doing this field this whole time I've been talking to you guys.
Fair enough. Whenever I was setting up that map for the New Year special, I didn't care at the time. I did through the hedges myself, you know, just taking the stuff up to the farm. But whenever I'm live streaming, everything has to be done right.
No, it makes sense. Because when you're just playing, then yeah, you can cut corners and because people are not watching you. But see, I don't
play now. I don't play any of the farms without streaming them.
Well, I do both, as you can tell. I do live streaming, and now, well, I always have done Share Factor. You actually are the one that kind of got me into live streaming, because I was never really big into that, but I've been doing that now.
You see, the reason why I always say about doing live streaming is I know there's a big audience for live stream.
Yeah.
Because I've watched that many videos of Daggerwood, and that's all they keep yapping about. Is why do you add it? Why do you add it? The majority of the harvesting out. That's what they keep asking him. Because he'll start the field, he'll do a couple of goes round the field, you know, maybe two or three runs round the field, right? Then he'll add it the rest of the field right to the very last load or so, you know, of grain out of it. And he misses out that whole entire field. You know, you miss out on him actually harvesting that whole field, and that's what people don't like.
Yeah, I've realized that too. What you think is actually boring for the audience is actually not. That's what they want to watch.
Yeah.
I was cutting a lot of scenes and people would
I
ask
don't like bored bodies doing the same thing all the time, so that's just why I like Lost Bird.
Why?
It's because it can be doing 3 or 4 different things in a stream.
Huh.
So at the start of the stream I could be harvesting, within a couple of minutes later I could be plowing. You know, I keep changing because the fields aren't big.
Well, yeah, in your case, yeah, but also keeps the viewers interested because you're not staying in one spot either. Not bad then.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I do like to see a wee bit of, you know, a couple of videos with a wee bit of editing, but I don't like to see too much myself because it just bores me.
No, that makes sense. No,
like, I'll go into your videos, I'll check them out, you know, to see what you're up. And
I need to actually post my live stream on Facebook. I haven't done that yet.
Hey,
you know, that's all I do. Is, you see, now that's all I do is go on to people's videos and, you know, see what they're doing.
Well,
once
I catch you guys,
I can have as an idea.
Well, that's what I do. I mean, when I catch you guys online, I try to share it with the group so more people view you, and hopefully get a bigger audience as well. That's my whole plan.
Yeah, I just actually do Facebook Live. That's what I do it on, typically. But usually I'm actually just by myself whenever I do that.
Facebook Live on the. Well, you do it with your mobile phone.
Yeah. Am I able to do it with the PlayStation?
I'm not sure.
That's my question. Because I don't like doing it with my phone.
Because I've noticed, I've looked at a lot of your live videos, man.
Yeah, and some
half the time you're staring in the camera like, what to talk about, and I laugh at you, man. Like, you're funny, dude.
Well,
you see, there's the reason why whenever I'm live streaming, I put, you know, the way my chat's up, so that if somebody comes in, they can talk. And you can interact with people on
that's
it.
What
brings
you
more
want to
people in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I try and set my phone up to where I can do that, but let's just say with a bright light in my
the video through your phone, you can't do it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it.
So you can't, because sometimes what you're doing there is you're recording with your phone, but you can't you know, see the comments because you're using your phone.
Well, with Facebook I can actually see the comments, but I just, you know, it's just kind of harder to look
but you
at
have
the
to keep
comments.
you have to keep looking at your phone. You're using 2 different screens there.
Yeah, whenever I actually did that, the first live stream was with Minecraft, and I was trying to build on Titanic and live stream it. Well, let's just say there's a lot of misplaced blocks, so I had to come up with a solution to do it. I had to come up with something that
another bit of advice too to you is don't do giveaways.
What do you mean don't give? do giveaways.
You know the way that you see all these YouTubers now, and you know they're doing these competitions for giveaways. You know,
Oh yeah, but see, I don't have anything to offer.
Simulator games.
That's why, yeah, I don't have
Don't
anything
do
to
that.
offer. I wouldn't do that. Hell no.
Don't ever do that.
But let's hear why. Why would you say why? Why? I want to hear your reason.
Because you think about it, right? You do a giveaway, everybody on YouTube will see that giveaway. They'll
Yeah.
subscribe to your channel for the giveaway.
Yeah.
Not for your
And you see the minute you say, that's the only giveaway, I'm doing no more, they'll unsubscribe.
That's true.
So all you're doing is boosting your subscribers for a short period of time
Yeah, those are fake
until you stop
subscribers.
doing the giveaways. And then they're gone.
Yeah.
As with the way I'm doing it, no giveaways. My subscribers, whoever subscribed to me, will be there and they'll stay there as
Yeah.
long as I'm putting out good videos.
Yep. That's how I am, man. I don't do giveaways because, for one, I don't trust in
Because-
PayPal. I don't trust in anyone giving shit over the internet, address-wise. And I've already caught someone today on the group, but then again, the group has totally expanded today. Someone came on, posted saying, "Hey, will someone put $20 in my PayPal?" Delete. I blocked him immediately. I don't even know if you guys saw it.
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to catch it actually.
I
No,
never
but
even noticed it.
Yep, I deleted immediately, and then I had another kid right behind him. I think it was his friend advertising his group of 461. I said, "Okay, if you want to advertise in my group, that's fine." So I went over to his group, advertised, and he blocked me. And I said, well, "Fuck you, dude! If you can't let me advertise in your group, why should I let you advertise in this one?" So I blocked him and took
Yeah.
off. I says, "You know, I'm being nice. I'm letting everyone advertise so members can choose. You know, because I'm not in control of members. It's up to them what." What community they want to be in. I'm not here to say,
Yeah, well,
oh,
you see out there, I haven't actually subscribed to anybody else's channels or groups.
yeah, I know
You know,
that,
I haven't joined any of them other groups. I just have no interest because I'm not going to miss anything if I don't subscribe or not. What did I keep going on
No,
and
you're
subscribing
not.
for?
I mean, hell, because I went on one today, and the one that's why we were getting so many. I went on one today that had 24,000 members. I mean, 24,000. I think we got like 60 members out of that today. But once he noticed that I was there,
Yeah.
I even asked, but he blocked me. He's like, "Well, damn, dude, I don't know why it's such a big deal when you have that big of a number, dude." But what he blocked me, he wrote me back, says, "I don't approve of you putting your YouTube videos here." I said, "Well, for one, that wasn't a YouTube. That was a share factor from Facebook, man. I didn't even do my YouTube broadcast." He says, "Well, we don't allow that in this community. So sorry, you've been banned." I said, "I'm glad I'm running my own group because that's what a lot of people like is when they can get on a group and see videos, you know?"
Yeah.
You should have told him, well, put that in the description and maybe more people will see. Not
You said-
No, actually, I looked too.
I
He did.
wouldn't join another group anyway. But the simple fact is, there's not one thing which that other group wouldn't put up which I haven't already seen in the group already I'm in anyway.
What's that?
You know, it's going to be the same pictures, same, you know, because somebody's going to put up the pictures which are similar to the ones we put up,
Oh yeah.
or the same information, or just the same information which I can get maybe a couple of days earlier than what they can.
Exactly. No, I've noticed that, man.
You know, I would be, to be truthful, to their groups, I would be more beneficial to them than they are to me.
Oh, absolutely. I already knew that.
Because I know the next it's 3 or 4 maps which actually in David in order, which he's releasing.
Nice.
And I know Sandy Bay is only about a month and a half away
Wow.
before we get it.
So we're looking, what, February for that one?
By February, March time.
Because I
March-
want Sandy Bay. I
March
don't know where
at the
that's at. Yeah, that one looks awesome. Sandy Bay does. I will say that.
So it is. Then after that, it's gonna be Thornton Farm. and then Portland Bill after that.
And who knows if we're gonna get any in between from other modders.
Oh, and then you have coming out very, very soon. Now, I don't know how soon. I don't bar with the modders who make this map, but I have them on Facebook, and they put up their posts, and I just see them. But coming soon is Old Streams Farm, if you've ever heard of it.
I've heard of it, and it was only on PC.
It's only on PC at the minute. It's coming to console.
Nice. Yeah,
Very soon.
I've seen pictures of it but from PC, yeah.
It was released a month or two ago on PC, but they've remade it again.
Well, okay, then yeah, I must have seen old ones because I seen it about a year ago.
Oh, there was an Old Streams Farm for FS15. It's just the same map, just brought over for 17.
It's like San Minokia. Yes, Mom.
You know what? So far, the maps we've got from the likes of Oxygen David and Bullet Bill are just the old maps from FS15 brought over.
I hope you run my back roller.
Yeah.
So they are.
Well, it's not turning on.
But saying that, Steve, Bullet Bill and Oxygen David maps which he has brought over from FS15 have been modified with FS17 trees and, you know, the field missions and...
Yeah. I think that's awesome, because 15, you couldn't do that. The missions in 15 were like, go gather pizza.
On a billboard.
Yeah, we're on a billboard. Like, go help someone with their luggage. I'm like, this is so stupid. This has nothing to do with farming. It pissed me off. I never did missions in 15. I think I did it for a little bit. But they drove me nuts.
I did it just to get the trophy.
I didn't think about that.
You had to do, was it something like 50 of them to get a trophy, and that was it. Once I done the 50, that was it, me done. You know, I got the platinum trophy in FS15, then that was it, I just stopped playing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cause that's, yeah, I saw no point in playing. Now the missions on this one...
There was no point in replaying it.
No. This one is actually fun because it has something to do with helping me with my farm. Help me, I'll pay you some money.
To be truthful, Steve, you see, if it wasn't for these mods coming out, that game would have been gone long ago.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Because see, once I get a platinum trophy in a game, that's it.
That's it.
It's the same with every game I have had. Any of my games that you see has a platinum trophy, they're long gone.
I need to get a platinum. I don't have platinums in any of them. I have zero platinums.
I'm one of them fucking trophy hunters, which everybody hates.
I don't think everyone hates.
Because everybody goes on to be, oh, I've completed the storyline of that mode, that game is complete. In my eyes, it's not complete until you have the platinum trophy, and I could argue with people all day long about it.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
Because I used to game that person who kept going on after the game complete. I've completed the story mode and stuff like that. There, I said, well, have you got all of the trophies? And no, game's not complete.
Yeah, well, no, I can believe you on that. That's why it's there. I mean, 90% of the time I can.
Really care.
You know, that's what I'm saying. 90% of the time, all my games are not finished to a trophy master like yourself. Like 15, I never completed it. I just fooled around.
I have no PS3. I have no PS3 games on my account. They have to all sit at level 12 on the trophy count.
The only PS3 that I brought over was my Minecraft and my GTA.
Besides Minecraft there, I never go on it. I'll still get the trophy on it though. The platinum trophy on it, with that. But
oh, see, I'll never end up getting the trophy on Minecraft because I'm a creator, not a survival or adventure. I don't play that mode.
Right, you see, I play the games to get the platinum, but I know Minecraft is going to be one of the games where I more than likely not get a platinum.
It's possible if you play the survival mode and on hard. Yeah, you can do it.
I'm not that good.
But
I'm
if
not that good at it.
Jacob, like the guy on here now, and me, we don't even do survival. We do creative. We build our cities. Well, I can't actually really speak for him. I just don't go on survival. You can't get me on survival on that game. What, Brayden?
I like survival. I like the survival, but I've never been able to put a load of time into it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, when you get time, I'll have to show you my city.
After about an hour of playing, back up. That's it.
Well, once you get time, man, I will have to show you my Minecraft. I'll blow your mind off. I'll blow your mind away. Because I spent 3 years building my city.
It's the same as Grand Theft Auto. I'll never get the platinum trophy in it.
That one.
You know, there's games. There's always the games there's a few games which I have there and I know I won't get a platinum trophy in, but as long as I know I've done my best to get up